and good afternoon, everyone. You are watching the news from Amhara Media Corporation English, broadcasting live from the regional capital, Bahir Dar, Ethiopia. And I am Johannes Lijalem with the news. Prosperity Party Vice President Amhara held talks with Chinese People's Association for Friendship with Foreign Countries President Yang Wanming. Modomuliye has the details of this story.
The Vice President said on the occasion that his party will strive to further consolidate the strong historical relationships at both government and party levels. The Vice President added that the party wants to elevate the close and principle-based relationship between Ethiopia and China in all fields to stronger cooperation and mutual benefits. Adam further noted that both countries have been striving to ensure sustained economic growth by collaborating in common interests, and many Chinese investors are engaged in various sectors in Ethiopia. Adam noted Ethiopia is one of the leading African countries that have been registering remarkable economic growth, adding that the country has in particular attained achievements in agriculture, renewable energy supply, manufacturing and tourism sectors. Adam also stated that there are vast investment opportunities that can be developed with investors from friendly countries. Chinese People's Association for Friendship with Foreign Countries President Yang Wanming on his part expressed his appreciation for the achievements registered by Prosperity Party in political, economic and social spheres. Mentioning Ethiopia's important role in the region and the whole of Africa, the President said that relations will be strengthened in various fields and the country's membership in BRICS will help create additional areas of cooperation. Wanming also stated the desire of China to strengthen people-to-people relations. To realize these city-to-city relations with 9 Ethiopian cities would be further consolidated and relations with new cities will be established. The President promised that China will work diligently to ensure the benefit of the two countries by strengthening cooperation in all fields, as Ethiopia is a strategic partner for China.
The Ministry of Foreign Affairs says this is becoming the leading diplomatic center in the world. The new spokesperson of the ministry, Nabiyu Tadla, in a statement to reporters said that 134 countries as of now have their diplomatic missions in Addis Ababa. Nabiyu stated that this has strengthened Addis Ababa's journey to becoming one of the leading diplomatic centers in the world. Nabiyu added that the number of African countries that have opened diplomatic missions in Addis Ababa has reached 53. Nabiyu said that Ethiopia's political, economic, diplomatic relations with European countries is growing solid. This past week, Swiss Foreign Minister, His Excellency Ignacio Cassis, during a working visit, said the visit was an exemplary one. The two countries agreed to increase the volume of trade, scale up Swiss investment in Ethiopia, strengthen their cooperation in multilateral forums. The spokesperson added that last week, 17 ambassadors have presented their letters of credentials to the President of the Federation, Her Excellency Sahle-Work Zewde. The Republic of Cape Verde and the Republic of Armenia are the newest additions to the ever-growing number of diplomatic missions in the capital, Addis Ababa. Mr. Nabiyu also mentioned that Malta's foreign minister will come to Addis Ababa for a working visit around the end of the week. Ministry of Foreign Affairs reported. The new Indian ambassador to Ethiopia, Anil Kumar Ray, has pledged to deepen cooperation with Ethiopia in many dimensions. Burhan Workana has the details of this story.
The ambassador, who presented his credentials to President Sahle-Work Zewde, told INA that he has received guidance from both Indian and Ethiopian leaderships to deepen the cooperation between the countries.
Both these countries are having a very long history of cooperating each other, and I think that this cooperation has many dimensions, and these dimensions can further be widened and scaled up.
The ambassador pointed out that there are many developmental priorities of India and Ethiopia which need to be addressed together, and the leaderships at the top are closely working on these issues. Kumar added, Ethiopia's recent membership in the BRICS will further help to work together to ensure Ethiopia's participation to maximize value and voices of developing countries within the group.
This year, Ethiopia has become a full member of BRICS, and we as a BRICS member, founding member of BRICS, we are working closely with Ethiopia to ensure that their participation in BRICS brings more value, and it brings a new dimension to the multilateral this multilateral forum, and become a voice, true voice for the developing countries.
Middle East, Asia and Pacific Countries Affairs Director General Gabayo Ganga said Ethiopia and India have a well-established relationship on both bilateral and multilateral political matters. He pointed out Ethiopia and India have a well-established relationship encompassing investment, trade, people-to-people exchanges, science and technology cooperation and collaboration on both bilateral and multilateral political matters. According to the Director General, India is among the top 5 investors in Ethiopia. Gabayo added, Ethiopia has been an African voice for so long, and the countries will strive to be leading voices for the South-South cooperation.
The environmental activist and expert Mengistu Wube said that sustainable and scientific environmental and natural resource protection workers should be consolidated in order to ensure food security in Ethiopia. Burhan Yismail has more.
The environmental activist Mengistu Wube is a researcher and lecturer who has been publishing books and studies on food security. In an exclusive interview with INA, Mengistu pointed out that Ethiopia has resources that could feed the region by exploiting its multi-ecological and biodiversity potentials. In this respect, Mengistu said the Green Legacy initiative that Ethiopia has been implementing over the past years is of immense significance. For Mengistu, the initiative is a pragmatic response and has become imperative in ensuring soil security and water conservation. According to Mengistu, environmental conservation should be widely taught in schools, beginning kindergarten, and the role of institutions that are bases for indigenous knowledge must be consolidated. The activist noted that land protection and use policy are critical for sustainable natural resource conservation, adding that soil and water conservation activities play a major role in ensuring food security. The activist stressed that man's cruelty to natural resources has created many crises on himself. In addition to the effort to reverse the looming danger of climate change on food security, Mengistu underlined that pursuing a strategy that can withstand the unprecedented impacts of the change is critical. In this regard, the special attention given to wheat production and bounty of the basket, or Yelmat Trufat programs, by the government has lots of hope, the activist said. The Green Legacy initiative has so far planted over 25 billion tree seedlings.
Chief Executive Officer Mesfin Tasew said that Ethiopian Airlines Group is building 5 more domestic airports with a view to expanding domestic destinations. Faven Delnesa has more.
Ethiopian Airlines Group CEO Mesfin Tasew told Ethiopian news agency that the airline is working to expand domestic and international destinations. According to Mesfin, the airline has 136 international and 22 domestic destinations. It was learned that with the increasing number of its planes, the airline is expanding its domestic destinations. The airports would be built at Mizan Tepiaman, Negale Borana, Yabello, Gorre, Mattu and Debra Marcos. The CEO stated that 4 of the airports will be completed within a year. Mesfin said expansion of destinations is implemented in accordance with needs of domestic customers. Additional airports would be built based on study. On the other hand, Mesfin pointed out that Aksum and Kabre Dahar airports are being renovated, adding that both will be open soon. According to Mesfin, the airline will continue expanding domestic routes. Ethiopian Airlines has set a vision to increase its annual revenue to $25 billion by 2035 and to transport 67 million passengers in a year.
Deputy Secretary General of Ethiopian National Commission for UNESCO, Alamu Getan, said that the proper utilization of the media is vital for the promotion of the country's rich cultural heritage. And Netanyahu has the details.
Most of people in the world know Ethiopia. Tourists were coming to the country in order to visit colorful Ethiopian heritages.
In an exclusive interview, Amhara Media Corporation held with Deputy Secretary General of European National Commission for UNESCO, Alamu Gitaun, said that as a world, there are 10 criteria to nominate or register cultural or natural heritage that have social, political, and economic significance. Alamu emphasized that media plays a super important role in the effort to magnify the tourism resource that the country has.
We have a gap in order to communicate with international media in order to announce or creating great awareness on our heritage as a world. Of course, we will do on such like things with Ministry of Culture, Authority of Conservation and Research of Heritage, and such concerned ministers or institutions. Simply anyone can get, of course, in videos, in documents, in audio, and such like this, by simply Googling Ethiopian heritage site. We have a gap in order to announce for the world on international media, in order to introduce our heritage for the world community.
The Deputy Secretary General, having stated the limitation on the preservance of registered heritage like Lalibela and 5 other biosphere reserves, including Lake Tana, the connection among the Commission, Ministry of Tourism, and Heritage Institution of the country further assures preservance of the heritage and objective reality of UNESCO mission.
Administrative area of the heritage, for example, Lalibela, and again in Tana around, not only that. As a nation, as a country in Ethiopia, there are many and biosphere reserves, about 5 reserves in the country. There is Yayu, Majang in Gambela, and Shaka, Kappa, and such like things. These all are inscribed in already in a heritage site. The first one should be taken as a measurement, communicating with neighborhood at heritage site in order to engage in protecting or preserving such a type of colorful heritages as that has its own benefits, economical, social, and other benefits of their surroundings and such like things. And then we are trying to communicate with the governmental bodies as a country.
National Commission of UNESCO in Ethiopia has its role in 5 major programs on education, culture, science, and press freedom.